Now, Pete Price, Late Night Radio City. Pete Price. Call on 0151 4720 967. Text 80967 or email pete@radiocity.co.uk. Pete Price, Late Night Radio City.
Hi, good evening. Oh, the night. Now, the reason we've done this, everybody asked us to do one of these, and it's the best of the cranks, the best of the plebs, the best of the prats. Do you know the amount of people that ring me up and say, will you please say prat, prat, prat? I'll knock you out. And we thought we'd do it tonight. Now, as normal, we have Pat with the soaps at 1 o'clock, and we're talking to her, and then the lovely, lovely music of the Peace Flower. Now, before I go any further with this, let me remind you about this incredible idea we have in the middle of the Peace Flower. We ask you to write a very romantic letter, or a letter with a story, and it's your very special moment. You write to me or email me at Radio City, pete@radiocity.co.uk, or write to me, Pete Price, at the Tower, Radio City, the Tower, Liverpool. It gets to me. But just put the idea together of a special letter. We've had some incredible letters. We don't get lots. We get lots of idiots, but we don't want those. We want proper letters that are really just special, just very special letters. And then we will feature the letter with the song you asked for. Simple as that. So always remember, we do that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And it's that special song with that special letter. Anyway, enough. We'll have one, of course, at 12:30 tonight. But enough. Let's talk about it. Why do these people ring up? Have any of you any idea? Yeah, you know, I've been doing this programme for many years on and off, and it never ceases to amaze me. Now, I get into trouble because some people think that I'm rude to people or I cut people off. What they forget is the four-letter words, which we're not allowed to, or the slander. And it's not me. Yes, I'm not always right. Yes, I've got an opinion, but you wouldn't have me any other way. And yes, I get annoyed. But some of them get me annoyed. The woman who stopped me in the streets recently. Hiya. Can I have an autograph? Of course you can have an autograph. What's your name? Well, it's for Betty. Are you Betty? I'm not Betty. I hate you. I live next door to Betty. See, Betty's stone deaf and she has your show on so loud we have to listen to it every night. I hate you. Give us an autograph for Betty. Now, these people are unique, but it only happens in Liverpool. Now, some people say my show wouldn't work without the cranks. But you see, Jay, who's my producer and a broadcaster in his own right, he'll tell you that the things, in fact, he should have his own show. He should have a show of what he has to put up with. He sorts the cranks out, but of course they're very clever. Some of the stunts they pull to get on, and they think they're funny. And this is the bit that gets me. They're not funny at all. There's nothing funny about them. Some of them are classic. I mean, some of them are absolutely classic. But they're the ones we can't play because they're so rude. So tonight, we thought we would have an assortment of prats, idiots, drug addict, mindless drunks. And that's just one call. When you think of that lady, I mean, one of the classic ones has got to be the lady who woke somebody up next to her to talk. And we had to bleep that out. It's the ones that go on about how good drugs are all the time. It's the ones that think they saw me in a place that I wasn't. It's the ones that think they know me, and they know nothing. They're mindless idiots. So tonight's show is all about our look at the cranks, the prats, the idiots, the drunks, the drug people, just your average night on radio. And of course the show on Sunday is called Unzipped. It's won several awards now. It's got a huge listenership because you never know what's going to happen. Thank goodness the new show, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, which is produced by Jay Hind, is fantastic because that has got substance to it and we deal with issues. But tonight, as it's Thursday, as it's the last one of the week, we decided that it was time to visit some of those magical moments at Radio City with Pete Price, unzipped. I'll knock you out. Sit back and enjoy these.
This is Pete Price. Radio City 96.7.
We like that. Right, we've got 55 minutes left. Now, this is what's happened. We had a fantastic start. I opened my big gob and said to James, what a great night. And we get great calls, and then it's gone down the pan. We've now had about 14 idiots ring up, which we're not going to put on, so we need your calls. Otherwise, we're going to have music for the next hour. Yes, Simon? So it's all down to you, otherwise we're going to have an hour of music. No, I've just asked you to turn the radio off in the background.
Why? Because it's coming through late?
No, because it's...
Why is it coming through late, though?
Because we're on a delay.
So you can cut people off when you
No,
wish?
because by law we have to have a delay.
Because you like to cut people off?
No, because you didn't hear what I said. Because by law we have to have a delay.
No, Pete, I'm saying you have to have the delay because...
No, I'll speak again. Get it through your stupid little head. No, we have to by law. The radio station by law has to have a delay. Nothing to do with me. By law. I can't make that any clearer than that, can I?
No, you can't, no. Obviously. You like to listen to your own voice there, Pete, because I can hear you there. You're on and off going on a bit.
I've just asked you to switch the radio off in the background so you don't have to listen to it back again. It is a simple request, but thickos don't seem to listen to what we say. Jay asks you, I ask you. It's a simple request to switch the radio off in the background. Then we can have a conversation. Is that asking too much?
No one wants to listen to you, do they? Because of what you go on about. No one wants to listen to you no more. Because you must be boring people. Another way you rip people. People want to get on the radio and talk about something that, you know...
What talk?
No,
talk?
I want you to talk. I want to know what you...
I've been talking all night.
What you've got to say.
I've been talking all night.
About what? About waffle?
Right, one more time. Before I cut you off, will you switch that friggin' radio off in the background? Now I'm asking very nicely. Switch the radio off in the background. I've asked again. Have you switched it off or not?
I'm going to turn it off now. I'm just getting up. It's a long way. I've got a big house, you know. I've got to go down the hall. But it's loud. Wait there. Right. Let's just shout the butler. George.
Oh, get a life, you stupid prat. Get off. Go get that. Die. Go away, you prat. Do you know what? No more calls tonight. I've had enough. You're sick of me. You make me feel physically wanting to throw up. You get on my nerves.
Radio.
Yes, Beverly. What can we do for you? Right, Beverly, I'll ask you again if you switch the radio off in the background, please.
Yeah, okay.
It's very simple. Please switch the radio off in the background. Put the top on the whiskey and switch the radio off in the background. 0151 472 1548 if you want to join us, then give us a ring, as we would love to hear from you. Yes, Beverly.
Right, okay. You're going to have to touch my friend. Yo, Linda, wake up.
Don't wake somebody up. Don't wake somebody up. Don't wake somebody up. Don't wake somebody...
I'm sleeping.
Don't wake somebody up! What are you waking them up for?
I don't even know who he is.
Excuse me?
Come on, talk.
What are you waking her up for? Who?
Sorry.
What are you waking somebody up for?
I don't know.
Excuse me, why are you waking somebody up?
I don't know. What?
Why are you waking somebody up?
I don't know.
Well, what are you ringing for? So drunk?
I'm not drunk.
You're absolutely stoned out your brain.
Off. Who do you think you're talking
I'm
to?
talking to you, you stupid bitch.
Oh, God.
What are you wrong for?
I don't know. Hang on, I'll put you on to my friend.
I don't want to speak to your friend.
Oh, wake up.
That's twice you've sworn at me. You F off. Hello, Donna.
Hello.
Yes, Donna.
Listen, love, I'm not being funny, Pete. I love your show. But you know what? The way you think you can talk to us, well, you can't, you know.
I haven't been talking to you.
I know, but I'm not being funny with
Do
you.
us a favour, Donna. Just get that radio. I've just put the mic down. Just get the radio switched off in the background so I can have a conversation with you, because we can hear you talking back. And it's a little bit irritating. Yes,
to talk to us like that. You know what you do to people? I'm going to do it to you. Goodbye.
But I haven't talked to you.
Hello.
Donna, you can't put the phone down on me like
I know,
that.
I'm not being funny or horrible. I'm just saying my opinion.
But you say talk to you. I haven't spoke to you like that.
I know, yeah, but I listen to your show all the time.
But I've never spoke to you like that.
I know you never.
Spoke to you
I'm
before.
sorry. All I say, apologise. I apologise about that. I really apologise. And I buy you the drink of it.
All right. Put the phone down again.
No, but that's what you do to people.
Put the phone down again.
All right. Bye-bye.
Oh, I love that. Thank you for that, Jay. I love those moments. All right, Vaughan, you made your point loud and clear. Hello, Chris.
All right, Pete, how are you?
All right, thank you.
I'd just like to say I'm a long-time listener, and I've got family in America and that listen to your show every week and that.
Right.
Just thought I'd say anyway. Yeah, phone up about, dogs off the lead and that in parks.
About what?
Dogs off the lead.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I got chased the other day and got bit, and I can't find out who the dog is, who the dog's owner is or anything like that. I mean, what can you do, Pete?
Don't know.
Is it true you're gay?
Yes.
That's dirty, that, Pete.
Is that what you've come on for?
Yeah.
Well, you get a life, Chris. Chris, get a life. Get the dog and go and make love to it, or do something sensible for something in your life. Produce another one of you, prat. Well, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, if anybody's passing through Liverpool, where your money goes to prats like that guy and the other ones that have been on tonight. These vile freaks of nature that have nothing in their life to do but live parasitic off people, leech and suck everything they can get out of people, all the money, and they work on the black market, they screw people, they take drugs, they are scumbags of the lowest. They should all be put on an island and scum off each other and leech off each other and screw each other to death. Parasites. They make me ashamed to be on this earth. They are vile freaks of nature that are drug barons' delights. They need to die on overdoses, the lot of them. You're all sickos, and you destroy a beautiful, beautiful city. You're not fit to be on this earth. God, I feel better for that.
Late Night Radio City. Pete Price. Radio City 96.7. Pete Price Unzipped.
You're a dog. You're a disgrace to Liverpool. You're a dirty dog. There's no point to make because of the colour of the skin. You know where the religion is.
I'm not like that.
Well, you are. Listen to yourself. Eat up somebody walking past. And
Oh no, this is the road to hell.
right, you're swearing too much. Got a dirty foul mouth there. Dirty foul mouth. 3 F's. No lads in our family dance, you dirty gets. Get out of our house, you friggin' dancers not figured out. Go and smash a bus. That's more like it, lad. Go on, lad.
You never give no one a chance to speak.
Well, you're wrong.
I'm not
Because
wrong,
you don't
no,
listen.
You're a
I loathe you! I wish this friggin' town would fall down on your house! You prat! You prat! Prat! Prat!
And all the roads jam up with credit It's all just bits of paper flying away from you. Oh, look our world, take a good look. What goes down here?
I think you're a disgrace.
You must learn this lesson fast and learn it well.
Shut your mouth!
This ain't no upwardly mobile freeway. Oh no, this is the road. This is the road. This is the road to hell.
I've got 3 beautiful kids. They're in bed now.
Yeah, I'm paying for them because you're screwing the system.
Whatever, Peter,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, I'm paying for your bleeding kids.
No, sure. I'm not going to
Behave yourself, son. Behave yourself, son.
Would you be bothered if you're walking through town and someone bounced an egg off your head?
Oh, yes, of course I
Would you be
would.
bothered?
No, I'd go up and give him a big sloppy kiss, you soft sod. Of course I'd be bothered. Wouldn't you be bothered? If you had your best hang on. If you had your best trackie on, mate, and somebody threw an egg at your best trackie, you prat, you silly little pillock. You prat. Wouldn't you love? What your best trackie? Is it Lacoste, is it? Lacoste, is it? Lacoste trackie with egg all over it, lad, eh, lad? Like lad, throw eggs at you, lad, you prat. Stupid boy, get a life. Get a phone box that's not wrecked.
Pete Price. Pete Price. Radio City 96.7.
Hiya, Pete, you alright?
Thank you.
Yeah, I've been listening to the show all night. I mean, I actually work for Halton Borough Council, and noticed, you've had a lot of calls, regarding taxi drivers, and a lot of people, I've heard a few, regarding the first girl who called, with the taxi drivers and the police and that, and the bouncers. I work within the transport division myself at Halton Borough Council, and to be honest, we do get, a very lot of complaints about taxi drivers. I know we shouldn't really say that, but, we actually do. I really do think that girl, was, being genuine.
Why do you think she was being genuine? Why do you think she's being genuine? It's not because you're a friend of her and you're ringing on the same number, is it?
No, it's not at all.
All right.
Yeah. I do work for Halton Borough Council.
4 times you've told us now you work for them, which is great.
Yeah, and we do get a lot of complaints. And regarding, bouncers as well. I went to school with a girl whose brother got, killed by a bouncer.
Yeah, what's that got to do with anything? There are millions of bouncers out there.
I understand that. There's people calling up, calling that girl, for calling the taxi drivers. if they did actually listen to what she'd have said, she did actually say...
How do you know? How do you know she wasn't making it up?
Because she did actually say,
How do you know she wasn't making it up?
She was actually saying, she wasn't tarring everyone with the same brush.
But
no, they've actually listened to it.
That doesn't mean that she wasn't making the call up. She then went on to complain about the police, so she complained about taxi drivers, and then she complained about doormen, and then she complained about police.
To be honest, that's just, her opinion. A lot of other people within the community, they probably feel the same about, the taxi drivers, the police and, bouncers. Myself personally, I've got
an awful
nothing...
lot of people don't like people that work for councils either.
Dreadful
complaints about people. Dreadful complaints about people that work for councils.
Yeah, but, we're there to actually listen, to the community.
Really? An awful lot of you don't listen to the community. An awful lot of you put the phone down and just pass the buck. So imagine the amount of complaints about people who work for councils, Becky.
I understand that, but aren't the police there, to protect us?
Aren't you there to help us? Aren't you there as council workers to help us?
Yeah, we do try our best.
And so do the police, and so do taxi drivers, and so do doormen.
Yeah, like I was saying about the bouncer, and, my friend's brother got killed by one.
Right.
Just for a silly mistake that this bouncer had made. But, my opinion in bouncers, I think, you know, they are just power seekers, to be honest.
Really?
They do just go out there, you know.
Well, I suggest you come out into the real world and have a look what doormen actually do. I think you're living in cuckoo land. You're also a friend of the girls, and you've come on the same phone number, and you're a phony, Becky.
No,
you are, Becky. You're a friend. You're playing silly games because you've got nothing better to do.
You know,
listen to you laughing in the background. Listen to you laughing in the background.
You know, you're there to listen.
You make me laugh because you're a phony. I'd listen if you were genuine, you silly, stupid cow. If you were genuine, I'd listen to you and I'd sympathise. But when you come on talking verbal diarrhea, spewing out your stupid little mouth, you peasant. See, that sums it up. See that? She finished off with the F word and we had to cut her off. That's something. You always know these stupid, silly little phonies. And she's frustrated because she can't get a man because she needs a good seeing to. But she's got nothing in life. You sad cow. You sad little cow. And I work at the counter. And get a dummy in, you gob. Stupid bitch. Oh, I feel better for that.
Pete Price, Radio City 96.7.
You know, I've got to tell you, Jay and I have been together a long, long time, and there's a huge age difference, and he is phenomenal at his job. He really is fantastic at his job. The thing is, though, we clash. My God, do we clash sometimes. Well, you hear it sometimes on air. There's some things you don't hear, but I've got to tell you, I love him to death, and he's made the show, and he's important to me. But there's times we don't always see eye to eye, you know. There's divorce in the air. Anyway, here's a couple of them.
Pete Price, Late Night Radio City.
Right, what do you want me to do?
Right, so tonight, join me from 10 p.m. Conspiracy Theories.
Right, tonight, hi. Sorry, I'll start again. Hi, I'm Pete. No,
get rid of the hi, I'm Pete.
Why?
Because we haven't got time to do it, that's why.
All right,
tonight, 10 p.m. Conspiracies.
Right. Tonight, 10 o'clock, it's the Conspiracy Theories. Hang on, 10 till 12.
No, just say, tonight from 10, Conspiracy Theories.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but you keep it, right, tonight from 10, Conspiracy Theories. Then the Peaceful Hour.
Yeah, all right. Right. Hi. No, hi. Hi. No, hi. Hi, right. Hi. Tonight, hang on. Hang on. Do you know what? You've been...
We haven't got time, Pete.
All right. Tell me why you're in such a mood tonight. You're always in a mood. You've been in a mood all night. You know, the listening...
I've been in a mood all night.
Yeah.
You've been shouting at me all night.
I'm not shouting at you at all. I'm not shouting at you at all. No, I haven't. Listen, it's a lot of pressure, this programme. We know how good you are. We know you're the producer. No, I'm not getting over myself.
I'm only saying to you. So
look, I'm trying to... Look, it's 2:10 in the morning, Jay. Try and be a bit more patient. You know, like...
You've been patient with me all night.
Jay...
I spoke to you before to tell you he was on. You went absolutely mad.
Jay, because I'm trying to talk, and you talk down my headphones, and when you talk down my headphones...
What do you want me to do? Tell you that no one's on? I'll do that next time. I'll say no one is on and just...
Think about what you say before you listen.
What are you going on about?
Well, I'm going to interrupt your show sometimes, see how you like it.
I'm not bothered.
Yeah, oh, yeah. And if the listeners could hear you know, right, have you got this...
If the listeners could hear how you spoke to me tonight, calling me a prick.
Yeah, but hang on, you want to hear what you say down the headphones? Nobody ever hears one word you say down the headphones. I can't. Tonight from 10... I don't want to do it. Right, I'm going to do it. Tonight, 10 o'clock, it's the Conspiracy Theories. We're looking at Diana, we're looking at 7-Eleven, we're looking...
We're not looking at 7-Eleven.
Why?
We're not doing that.
I thought we would...
No,
do you know...
Diana.
Hang on, this is getting ridiculous now. Can we do this promo my way for once in my life?
Do it yourself, mate.
What?
Do it yourself, cut up your ass, do it yourself.
But hang on, you know I can't... I can't do that.
Sort your head out.
Oh, great.
This is Pete Price, Radio City 96.7.
As you know, We have a lot of guests on this show, and some of the biggest guests in the world have been on this, and you know I'm a name dropper. Well, we've had some in because we have to pre-record some of the shows. So these are a couple of things that have gone wrong. We've had to leave the names out because we could get sued.
Radio City.
Great, that was a smashing interview. Wow, I've wanted to do that for so long. Mark, thank you so much for bringing her in.
Oh, no, thanks.
Yeah, it was really great, that. Thank Jake, can you see show Mark out? Fabulous interview.
Cheers, Mark. That was great. Cheers, thanks.
You look after yourself. Thanks again. Oh, I love fantastic. Fab. Absolutely fab. Has she gone? What a bitch.
I can't believe it.
What a cow. I've never done an interview like that in my life. Does she know who I am? I'll tell you what, the people I've interviewed in my life, that bitch. People wonder why I'm bent. I'll tell you what.
She said about being an actress.
What? She's an actress. If she's an actress, I'll show my ass in the Vatican. I'll tell you something. I've never known what a... And to tell you what, you're not playing a record. You can stick that.
Radio City.
Right, well, we have a gentleman who certainly speaks his mind, and it's George Galloway. George, why should this lady not come to Liverpool?
Well, she's one of President Bush's contract killers. She goes around the world making decisions about who's to be invaded, who's to be killed.
Is it not...
Peter, I need to go and vote. That's the bell ringing.
Right.
I'll be back in 10 minutes.
All right, we'll hang on.
All right,
then.
son.
All right.
Bye.
He's got to vote. The bell's just rung. Stop it there. So we've got to wait.
Radio City 96.7.
Jay, you've set the levels. So it's ISDN. So they come in the tune. Yeah. So we've got to wait.
Yeah, he'll be with you in 2 seconds.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, then. You off. You. All right, you come back in a minute. You there? Hello? 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 I can't believe the way he's keeping me waiting as if I haven't got a life. Hello? Didn't think he was any good anyway. Hello?
Hello?
Oh,
Pete Price, Radio City 96.7.
Do me a favour, just ring her back. Right, it's off. And Melissa. Why did you call me gay?
Yeah,
No, you dirty, foul-mouthed freak of nature. Right, you freak of nature. I bet you've got 9 kids, have you? I bet you're a right dirty little slapper, aren't you? Eh? Oh, she's put the phone down on me. God. Oh, I'll tell you one thing, you little slapper, I'm glad I'm gay, 'cause freaks like you, I'd put super glue on you, so you'd have no problems. You horrible, nasty, vile piece of work. And I bet you any money she was a bully at school. I bet you she was the biggest, gobbiest, slaphead slag going at school. You're a dog. You're a disgrace to Liverpool. You're a dirty dog. You listening to me, you foul-mouthed...
Pete Price, Late Night Radio City.
And they don't walk back bladder, they walk back after having a couple of drinks.
Listen to me, please. I've got auntie that lives in Carnarvon.
Carnarvon is not out in the country.
It is.
No, it's
where
not.
she lives.
It's a city.
Carnarvon, the centre...
Sorry,
is
a
the
town,
city,
I
yeah?
beg your pardon. Town, not a city.
Right. She lives in a place called Pennygross.
Right.
Pennygross.
Right.
She drives, and she's 70-odd years of age. And a lot of the people in there, in a little... There's only... They call it Bank Manager's Row. And they all drive to the pub and drive back again. So, and you're saying you'd agree with the 24-hour drinking?
I think you're totally wrong.
No, you're saying I'm totally wrong. I'm not.
I think you're totally wrong. You know that every single person drives to the pub and drives back again.
No, I didn't say that.
That's what you did say. That's
No, you
exactly
just said
what you
that.
said.
I didn't.
No, you exactly said that. You said everybody.
I said my
You
auntie
said
does.
it. No, you said everybody in the village drives to the pub and goes back
They do
again.
because it's too far for them to walk.
Yes, but some of them get taxis. They have
In
a different...
the middle of nowhere. You can't get a taxi in the middle of nowhere.
Chris, it's a different way of life in the country. They have different rules. They have little taxi firms that pick them up, take them home, and an awful lot of them walk. There's one man who walks, for instance, from the country up to Lens at Waterworld and leaves his dog after walking about 5 miles, has a cup of tea and walks back.
You made a statement before.
Yes.
You drove on the A41 back from Birmingham last Saturday.
And I went through lots
and
of villages.
You went to Country Lane Way.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Obviously, you're seeing people enjoying themselves in the pubs, in country pubs.
Absolutely.
Did you see any houses around you?
No.
So how far have they got to go?
They get taxis and some of them walk.
But in a little thing like that, you don't have many taxis. That's
Yes,
what I'm
they
saying.
do. They get taxis from the other villages. They have a different way of life to us.
Oh, so a taxi driver's going to come 10 miles out of his way
Yes,
to drive you home for £3.50?
No, it's not for £3.50.
Or whatever, £5.50.
No, it's a different way of life. It is not a city, so they have different rules and regulations, and course taxis are in the country. Lots of villages have taxi firms.
Yeah, I didn't say they didn't.
Well, that's who picks them up.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is what you said was I drove through and they're all enjoying themselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course, but what I'm saying is, don't you think they're putting themselves over the limit because they're in the country? So
but
therefore,
if they walk home, it doesn't matter.
Risk.
If they walk home, it doesn't matter. If they walk home, it doesn't matter. If they walk home, it doesn't matter.
It does matter. If they're over the limit and they're driving.
What planet are you on? What planet are you on? I'll tell you again. They walk home and they get taxis home. They have a different mentality in the country than you as a city boy.
You won't listen to me.
I'm listening to you.
Would you walk 5 or 6 miles, be honest?
I love walking. I used to walk home from Rupert's when I worked there on a Sunday. I used to walk 3 miles on a Sunday.
Would you walk 6 miles there and 6 miles back?
Say again?
You just said 3 miles.
I used to walk there, yes.
So you're talking 6 miles in volume?
Yeah.
And back?
Yeah.
Would you walk that?
Yes.
You said you drive? And you drive through the country?
What? I said I was coming back from Birmingham.
Yes. So the people in the pub that you said that are all enjoying themselves, what are they doing? They're putting our lives at risk. In the country.
Chris, get a life. Chris, get a life, please. Go and just sit down and listen to yourself. No, listen to yourself. Why do you come on every night and try to irritate me? Why don't you have a decent, for once, a decent conversation instead of rubbing me up the wrong way with your stupid ideas?
No, I'm telling the truth. That's what I'm saying. I'm just... You think you're right all the time and you're not? Sometimes you're all
I am. All the time.
You're right all the time?
All the time. Why? In your case, all the time.
Why?
In everybody else's case, none of the time.
All I'm saying is, do you understand what I'm saying?
No, haven't a clue what you're saying. You don't make sense.
I'm making sense by saying people who live in the country. Okay, I'm a city lad, yeah? People in the country drive to go to the pub to have a drink, and they'll drink over the limit. That's what I'm saying.
And most of them, if that's the case... Well, some of them will leave the cars and get a taxi. Some of them will walk back because they walk miles, country folk, because they love walking.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you don't get taxis in the middle of the country.
You do get taxis in the middle. You do get taxis in the middle of the country.
I know by experience.
Well, then you're talking nonsense because you're contradicting. You're contradicting yourself. You've just said you get taxis, so you're contradicting yourself. Why are you contradicting yourself?
I'm not contradicting myself. You're contradicting me.
Did you or did you not just say you can get taxis in the country? Did you or did you not say you can get taxis in the country? Did you say you can get taxis?
Why are you getting excited for?
I've just asked you a question.
Well, I've just asked you one. Why are you getting excited?
I'm cutting you off because you're getting on my nerves, you stupid man. Brenda, yes. Do you know what? I'm going to stick this pen in someone's friggin' eye tonight, Brenda. Sorry about that, Brenda. What can we do for you?
It's all right. It's quite all right.
What? Paris? Just a minute. Just let me get this out of my system. Just let me walk around the room. What friggin' planet are these people on? Are they stupid? Or stupid or what? Sorry about that, Brenda.
Hello, Peter.
Feel better for that.
Pete Price, Late Night Radio City. Pete Price, Radio City 96.7.
This one is a particular favourite of mine because I work with a child who loves pranks. Now, let me tell you about some of the pranks before you hear this one. The one day he actually hid under the desk and grabbed me leg. Thank God we had a delay. I have never been so scared in my life because he's a practical joker. Or the time he jumped out the lift, but I had a glass of water in my hand, so I threw it over him, to which he went mental. Why'd you do that? Well, why'd you frighten me? He hides behind the doors. This is one example of what he did to me once.
Radio City.
Top 5, you do need to do number 4. Was Arnold Schwarzenegger, I think.
So the Ritz list?
Yeah. You know,
All right,
you know
then.
what to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Do you know what? You want to grow up.
I'm sorry.
You think that's funny, pulling the seat from under me? Do you know, I hate working with children. What's funny about that? I've hurt me back. Do you know what? I'm not kidding you. Do you know what? It's like working with... I bet your mother and father have made up you live away from home. You think that's funny. I've done me leg in now. I'm old.
Oh, stop moaning.
I'm moaning. Pull the chair for it. Oh, some joke, yeah. Pull it. You said... Oh, no. Get on my nerves.
Yeah, I need you to record this.
Radio City.
As you know, if you are a regular listener, I have to have a doze. If I don't have my doze at tea time, then I tend to make a mess of my words. I'm not the greatest to get things... Well, I'm making a mess now trying to tell you. I get words back to front. This is one of my classic ones.
Pete Price, Late Night Radio City.
Tonight we're looking at phobias. And we've got everything in the studio. We've got a snake. We've got a snake. We've got a... What else have we got, Jay? We've got a snake. We've got a scorpion. We've got a... once shit and bites twice. Once bitten, twice shy. God, I can't believe I just said that. What did I say? Once shit and bites twice. Once biting... Once spitting, twice shy.
Oh, you can tell you went out last night.
God, don't talk to me about going out last night. Apparently, I was at the bottom of Garland Stairs, drunk at me brain, saying to everyone going past, "Are you on your own?" Excuse me, are you on your own?
Garland wasn't open last night.
Well, where was I then? Oh, I must have been terrible. It was like Lee Butler at that time where it woke me up, lying against the wall, sliding down the back of a wall. Do you know what? I don't. All right then. Right. Phobias. Tonight we're looking at spiders and snakes, and don't forget, once shit and bites, once bitten, once bit, once. Oh, I'll have to have it. I'll go for a walk. I'll come back. See you in a minute.
Oh, God.
Hi, I'm Pete Price. Off laughing.
This is Pete Price, Radio City 96.7.
Hiya, Peter. Me and my mate went in town the other day, just going shopping. I was scale still. We went into the open. Have you seen them things in town? Like, you know what you sit on? Like, outside the shops. Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Oh, it just went quiet. So me and my mate were going in open. And Peter, I've got nothing against Muslims. I'm not bothered what the religion is. At the end of the day, it's their religion. I haven't got a thing wrong with that. Or, like, so, what was I going to say? Me and my mate were going in some shops, so we seen a gang of Muslim lads sitting outside. So the shop, my mate had jeans on the top, as you do when it's, like, warm out. Me and my mate went into the open, he was shouting, hey girl, come here, you little slag, and all that. These are, like, young lads, Peter, I'm talking about 20. In the 20s, and me and my mates are only like 17 and 18, but I just think now I've seen lads like that, I've never had nothing wrong with them. I've been brought up to be respected people, whatever the religion are, and like, the other day when I seen them lads shouting that.
Let me ask you a very, very sensible question. How did you know they were Muslims, please?
Because I could just tell.
How do you know they were Muslims?
Because the colour of the skin and the way they look.
So the colour of the skin makes them a Muslim?
All right, then, they could be Kosovo's. Sorry, they could be Kosovo's.
Or they could be Christians.
Yeah, but Peter, I'm just trying to get my point across. At the end of the day...
The point across is that some lads were having a go at you, and it doesn't matter who or what they wear. A gang of lads were having a go at you. That's the point.
No, it wasn't. They were colour, Peter. I know of religion when I see one. I know. They were colour. They look like...
Are you listening to yourself? Are you listening to yourself?
Listen, I'm not arguing with you.
Well, you are.
To make me point, that's it.
There's no point to make because of the colour of the skin. You know where their religion is.
I'm not like that.
But you are. Listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. Look. See, that's where it all comes down to. Filth again. You can't talk, none of you. You stupid, ignorant people. Do you not understand? Do you not understand? You're sick. It's absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable. The hatred and racism in this world. You're absolutely vile. And then when you can't get your point across, you come back to my sexuality. What's that got to do with anything? What planet are you people on?
First of all, I totally agree with you there on them computer nerds. They are geeks.
Right.
First of all.
Right.
And during the last week I was on, and I was talking about this, how expensive Christmas it got to me and all that.
Yeah.
Well, I did chop up my credit cards, thanks to you.
Did you?
I did indeed, yes.
My word. Aren't you a good boy?
Well, you thought I wouldn't, didn't you?
I didn't think for 1 minute you would. I've got to be honest.
Well,
I didn't think for 1 minute.
Well, it is. See?
Yeah.
So everybody's happy there.
But you must feel happy about that.
Well, I found a new way, actually, if I'm honest.
Oh, God. Go on.
Well, I buy something for £12.
Yeah.
Yeah, and steal something for £40.
Oh, right, so you're a thief?
Well, I wouldn't call it a thief, it's more borrowing.
Well, no. So you're a thief?
Well, I wouldn't say a thief.
Well, no. Do you steal something? You're a thief.
Well, it's more borrowing for a little bit of time and then send it back after Christmas.
Give me an example of what you borrow and send back.
Well, I can't actually do that, can I, Pete?
Yes,
on
you
the
can.
radio.
Of course you can. You can tell me what you borrow and send back after Christmas.
I just like Christmas lights and things like that.
But nobody takes them back after Christmas.
Well, obviously you do, because they break, don't you? So you have to try and take them back and try and get a bit of money back. See?
But if you buy them, I don't understand. When you say you steal them, you steal them without
paying.
paying.
Steal. Steal's a horrible word. I don't steal. I borrow.
What, you actually lift them out the shop without paying for them?
Well,
you either do or you don't.
Well, occasionally I have, yes.
So you are a thief.
I'm not a thief.
So you deserve all the badness you get with the credit card. So I would go back to your credit card, get yourselves into debt, and get locked up and get put away because you're a thief. So
I can't understand what you're saying to me. 1 minute, you gave me the idea, Peter. So 1 minute.
Hang on. I gave you the idea to steal. Hang on. I gave you the idea to steal.
Well, I thought that's what you meant when you said you only buy things for $12.99. I thought that's what you meant.
Bit early for a wind-up call, isn't it? 25 to 11.
Well, I thought that's what you meant, Pete.
Yes, all right, Well, I'd love you to go and sleep with your mother-in-law-to-be. That's your next thing for next week, so you can then marry her. What else? I also want you to put your hand in the fire and leave it until your fingers actually melt.
And I want you to buy something from Ann Summers, Peter.
That's right, yeah. No, Jay's just said. Jay's come out with a better idea. Jay's just come out with a better idea. Stick your finger in the socket where the lights are supposed to go.
I've never been so insulted all my life, Peter.
You're not even funny.
And neither are you, Pete. This is the whole point. You go on the radio and you slag people off and you make them feel bad for things that they are feeling quite strongly about. People come to you and ask for help, and all you do is take this dulcet tone and talk down to them. You said the computer guy does that to you. You do it to most people every week. I've listened to you for weeks, and this was a good wind-up because last week I could have needed a little bit of help with credit cards. You didn't say, go and speak to someone I think you've got a problem. All you did, and your listeners, was told me that I was an idiot.
You are an idiot.
No.
Then you're making yourself... You proved you're an idiot. But you'd proved you're an idiot. I'll tell you what an idiot you are. You're so sad that you had to wait a week to come back on again because your life is so empty. You've got nothing else to do but come on a phone in to try and be funny. That's how sad you are.
Peter, can I just say this, son? I will just say this, yeah? I can hear on... you're waiting for my next comment there, and you're probably going to point out. I'm not sad, mate, because I work during the day. The only people who listen to you is in the evening.
Sorry?
Yeah?
Say that again.
The only people who listen to you is in the evening. The only reason why people listen to this show is because they have nothing to do with their lives. And yeah, I have came on the show just to wind you up, and it's been fantastic.
It hasn't been fantastic. It's been very unfunny. Very unfunny.
Well,
it really is boring and no. It's really unfunny. It's nothing funny about it. If it was funny, I'd clap and applaud you and say, wow, you should be Jeremy Beadle. But it's not funny.
Funny like your Jack and the Beanstalk thing, advert. Funny like that, you mean?
That, funny enough, that Jack and the Beanstalk advert, like it or hate it, is selling tickets. Lots and lots and lots of money it's making. So who's getting the last laugh?
Well, obviously not you, is it really? Because you make yourself sound like a muppet every week on the radio.
Doesn't matter. I laugh all the way to the bank, Will. All the way to the
last
bank.
Week you told me that you
and prats like you, who've got nothing else to do but wait all week to come on and do another prank. I mean, what a sad person you are. Haven't you got a life? Haven't you got any friends? Doesn't anybody like you or something?
You are one cheeky.
But, well, why'd you come on here? You've evidently waited all week. Oh, I must have me little bit of fun again. Me 3 minutes of fame on a show because I've got nothing else doing because I'm a saddo.
Peter, do you know what? I've never been so insulted in all my life.
Good! I'm glad it's got to you, Will, because you're a prat. Absolute prize prat.
What's happening, Pete, mate?
What do you mean, what's happening, Lisa?
You're all right. I'm just phoning to complain about this capital of culture.
Right.
We're meant to be the capital of culture, right, aren't we, Pete?
Yeah. How old are you, by the way?
21.
Right.
Right, and we're meant to be the capital of culture. These Scousers, we're not feeling the benefit of it, are we, Pete?
Scouser what?
We're not feeling the benefit of it.
Why?
I mean, the infrastructure in all Liverpool town, right, we're not feeling the benefit of it. The roads are blocked up. All this culture stuff, we're not feeling the benefits of it.
Well, perhaps because it's getting done right now and the infrastructure as you use is being put into place ready so we can enjoy it.
All the services in the city centre, Pete, we're not getting the benefit of it. I feel as though this capital of culture is being used for the benefit of people from other countries. And us
it is indeed, of course it is, to bring people from the other countries to spend money here so that it can then create a wealth in Liverpool.
For us Scousers, the people who have grew up in this city, the people who've paid money to live in this city, paid taxes to live in this city, we're not actually feeling the benefits, are we? Do you know what I mean?
Not right now, because they've got to build it and they've got to get it sorted. And we've also got the birthday of Liverpool, 100 years, the year before.
But we don't want them.
Well, if you two don't want it, clear it off.
But we're getting all these asylum seekers in, and we're not getting nothing.
Nothing, Leith. Sorry about that, Leith. Well, you could always go on the game and make a few bob out the asylum seekers. That'd be good fun.
No, but we should be getting more for the people.
Tell me what you'd like. Lisa, what you get now, do tell me what it is you'd actually like.
There's loads
in between you laughing. No, hang on. In between you and your mates laughing in the background, what is it you'd actually like?
What mates laughing in the background, Pete?
Your mates laughing in the background, Lise.
No, Pete.
What, Lise?
No, Pete. There's no mates laughing in the background.
No, there's no mates in the background. It's school holidays, and Lisa's not even washed the new knickers ready for school second term.
What?
So what do you want?
There's loads of things we need, Pete.
Well, you tell me a couple of things.
The roads should all be retarmac. The city centre is a dump. Rubbish is getting thrown all over the place when we need more people the asylum seekers should be cleaning it up.
Absolutely, Lise. Well, take it out your benefits, love, all right?
What benefits?
I'll tell you what, Lisa. You should be ashamed to even say you're from Liverpool when you come on and slag off the city like this and you make a total show of yourself. You make a show of Liverpool and you make me feel ashamed that we've even allowed you on the programme, because there's a lot of people out there working very hard to create the capital of culture, and people like you with your mate laughing in the background like she's sitting on a friggin' feather is getting on my bleeding nerves. So why don't you go into the bus shelter with your girl, with your mates, and do what you normally do: roll a spliff, write your name on the screen, smash up a couple of old age pensioners, beat up an old somebody walking past, and Lisa, you're a dog, Lisa. You're a woof 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 woof. Absolute dog. Oh, I hate half term.
I'm to the capital of culture, right?
Yes.
Hello, love.
Yes,
you okay?
Vera. Yes, Vera.
Well, I'm talking about the capital of culture.
Yeah.
And all these things that's we're the only going to.
Sorry?
You got money, didn't we? Liverpool got all kinds of money.
Not really, no, they haven't. They're going to get some grants to help regenerate stuff, but no, they haven't got all kinds of money yet. They're trying to get all kinds of money.
Yeah, but all the kids on the streets are still there, aren't they?
Yeah, well, it's a
the
long...
kids are still hanging around, nowhere to go, nothing to do.
Well, you evidently haven't been listening to the programme tonight, because...
I have.
Well, then you know there is something to do, because there was 2,000 kids in the Empire tonight.
Yeah, but our kids being involved, we didn't know nothing about that.
Well, if they went to dance schools, they would know about it.
But the lads
loads of lads dance. Loads of loads.
On,
you evidently not listening.
Come on, lads don't go dancing.
Vera, you've evidently not listened to this programme tonight. You've probably
I have listened
well,
to
you haven't then, because we've had boys on who've been in the show tonight.
But our kids can't dance. They're lads.
How do you know they... Well, we've got lads that dance, thousands of lads.
They don't dance. They kiss each other.
Excuse me, have you ever heard of a film called Billy Elliot?
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I'm not arguing about the point. But it's only certain kids who do that, love.
No, there's not.
Not every kid dances.
There's millions of kids do street dancing.
Oh, let's face it. No kids, lads 13 and 12 don't dance. Oh, come off it.
In your world, maybe not,
Vera.
Come
off it. Oh, no
In your
way.
world, not. But in other worlds, yes.
No, come off it. Now, who dances now? Go on, tell me the truth.
You've evidently not been listening for the last
I've listened all night.
3.5 hours.
No, honest to God,
3.5 hours.
Oh, come off it. Imagine our kids, my grandsons dancing. They go to all kinds of...
How do you know if those kids didn't want to dance but would be too scared because of your attitude?
No, we didn't know that. Yeah.
No, maybe they wouldn't dance because of your attitude.
No, my attitude is their attitude. The kids, lads are lads. You know what I mean, lads?
Well, if the lads, as Jay just said, they can go to cadets, so that's fine.
If they live on the street corners, I'm going to dance.
But then go to join the cadets then, and the, you know...
Well, why should they? Why should they...
But what should they do, Vera? What should they do, love?
Because exactly as I'm saying to you, the government don't do nothing for them.
What should they do for
them?
them?
Like this on the corner. They just left, lads. They just left.
Yeah, there you are. Jay said, why can't they join a brick a bus club?
Whereabouts? There's no clubs where we live for Islington. There's nothing. The kids got.
Right, you're swearing too much. Got a dirty foul mouth, Vera. Dirty foul mouth. 3 Fs. Good old Vera. No lads in our family dance, you dirty gets. Oh, you bender. Go on, dance. Go on, you dirty get. Get out of our house, you friggin' dancers in our friggin' house. Go and smash a bus. That's more like it, lad. Go on, lad. Go on, kick the shit out of him. Go on. Beat the up. Go on, lad. Go on. Go on, that's it. You dance in my house. You never come in this friggin' house again. You'll be joining that other brigade with that P. Price next on the other bus. The dark side, Darth Vader.
This is Pete Price. Radio City 96. 96.7. Pete Price. Pete Price. Radio City 96.7.
Coming up at 12 o'clock, we've got the Peaceful Hour. 1 o'clock, we've got Pat with the Soaps and that open forum at the end of the night, which you might want to talk about. But if you joined us tonight, it's a little bit different because we were asked to play the best of the Cranks, or the Prats, whichever you want. So we've got some more for you now. If you want to join us and be a Pratt, 0151 472 0967 is the number. These are the ones that Jay's put together. There are many out there that we cannot, sadly, let you hear.
Radio. They go on the streets, yeah, and they're selling the bodies.
Yeah.
Or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? And like...
What's the point you want to make?
Sorry?
What's the point you're making?
The point I'm making is like that, you know what I mean? Like, what's happening is there, like, you know what I mean? There's women there, and like, the girl there who got killed, you know what I mean? Obviously, can't mention their names and nothing like that. But the girl who got killed there, yeah. But like, she wouldn't have had to be on the streets there because she was only feeding her own drug habit.
Yeah,
You
but
know
what's
what I
that?
mean?
What's
But
that?
she was on drugs, yeah. So like, if she, like, the benefit she was getting, yeah, she was only getting like whatever she was getting. So like, if she was getting more money, you know what I mean, she had to feed herself, had to clothe herself, but live wherever she was in.
Yeah.
Living. You know
I
what
still
mean?
haven't worked out what the point you're making.
What I'm saying is like, the girl wouldn't have been on the street, yeah, if the government would have helped her more.
And how do you want the government to help? Give her money for her drugs?
No, but what I'm saying is because like she's not on enough money. Yeah.
To
she's
buy
not on
drugs?
enough money.
To buy drugs?
No, not to buy drugs. What I'm saying is like she's not on enough money. So like, you know what I mean? She's not on enough money to feed her children or whatever. Like
No,
that.
the most of
Like
the
that.
money.
So she's had
No,
to
the
go-
money was there to feed her drug habit. On the program we dealt with, most of those girls that we used on the program were there to feed their drug habit. Doesn't matter how much money.
Yeah, well, this is what I'm saying, to feed the drug habit.
Right.
So, like,
So what do you want the
if
government
they'd
to
been
do?
getting-
Give them.
If they'd been getting enough money to
So
feed
you want the
ch-
government to give them £400, £500 a week? Is that right?
See, you're out of order there.
I've just asked you a question. Do you want the government to give them £400 to £500 a week to feed their drug habit?
No, I don't want them to give them £400
Well,
£500
then whatever the government give them, they'll still be on the
The money
street.
they're giving them, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Obviously, it's not enough. You know what I mean?
So we should give them more for their
It's not
drug
enough
habit.
to feed them and feed the children.
So we should give
You know
them
what I mean?
more for their drug habit then, should we?
You justify everything, don't you?
And what am I supposed to do? You tell me how much the money the government should give them then, please.
No, I can't turn around and say, oh, yes, the government's got to give them this.
Well, you're turning around and saying everything else.
You justify everything what them poor people, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because they wouldn't be on the streets there like that. You know what I mean? Having to sell the bodies or whatever like that. And you're, like, your radio show and all that, and then you're justifying it, aren't you?
No. Obviously
you are, because you just said it there.
What I'm saying is you're saying the government should give
No,
them
you're
more money.
saying
Do you know how
that
much
the
money they
government should give them,
spend?
like,
Do you know
4 or
how
5
much?
no.
Do you know how much money they spend on their drug habit?
You know what I mean?
How much do you think they spend on their drug habit?
I don't know how much they spend.
Hundreds.
On their drug habit,
Hundreds.
as you call it. You know what I mean?
Hundreds of pounds. So
You're
where's the...
calling it a
No,
drug
let me
habit.
ask you a simple question, Chris. Where does the money come from to give them hundreds of pounds to keep their drug habit?
So...
I've just asked you a question, Chris. Simple question. Simple question, Chris. Where does the money come from to give them hundreds of pounds for their drug habit?
So they need hundreds...
I've asked you a question, yes.
Habit,
Eh? Hundreds
So
of
they
pounds
need-
for their drug
they-
habit, yes.
The people you're talking about now need hundreds and hundreds of pounds.
For their drug habit, yes.
Yeah. No.
So tell me where... So, no, I've asked you a question. Where does the money come from, Chris?
They've got all that to feed, you know what I mean? They've
Chris,
got-
where does it come from, Chris? I'm asking you a simple question. Hundreds of pounds to each girl. Where's it come from, please?
Okay, well, it comes from the people who want to exploit them, don't it?
No, you just said that the government have to give them the money. I'm saying, where does the money
No.
come from?
The government are paying them the money, yeah, But like they're still going out and like whatever.
Because it's not enough money. Well, let's stretch it, Chris, to all the people that go shoplifting. Let's go one step further. So do the government then give them money to stop them shoplifting for their drug habit?
No, yeah, so they're all shoplifters now, are they?
Say again?
So, just because they're on drugs, they're all shoplifters?
There's an awful lot of drug addicts go shoplifting, yes.
No, you just turned around and said they go shoplifting.
Most shoplifters, an awful lot of shoplifters, 90%, whatever it is, go shoplifting to feed their drug habit. So, along with the prostitutes, do we then give them hundreds of pounds a week?
So...
I've just asked you a simple question, Chris. Chris, it's a simple question, Chris. I'm asking you a simple question. Get it through your thick head. Where does the hundreds of pounds come from? Please answer me. Please answer me the question. It's a simple question. Please answer me.
Will you let me answer?
Please.
You know what I mean? You're saying around...
Please answer it. Don't talk around it. Answer the question. Simple as that. I'll let you answer, but please answer.
I'm getting a word and edgeways, am I?
Answer me.
Yeah, well, I'll answer if you let me. You know what I mean? You're talking about the prostitutes there like that, and just because they, so everyone who's a shoplifter is a prostitute. Is that what you're putting down?
No, be mentioned shoplifters being prostitutes. I said a lot of the shoplifters are drug addicts. Yeah. Nobody mentioned them being prostitutes.
So there's got to be prostitutes if they're drug addicts.
Yeah? I will ask you a simple question before I cut you off. Will you please tell me where these hundreds of pounds are going to go, are going to come from to pay all these people with a bad drug habit? Please answer that simple question, please.
Well, you should go to rehabilitation, yeah? And then the people who were on drugs, yeah? They go to rehabilitation, yeah, and they get sorted out, yeah, like that. But not everyone you're turning around just because, like, say someone's a shoplifter, you're turning around saying that it's like a drug addict. So, you know what I mean? What do you want? You want drugs?
I don't go shoplifting.
I never said you went shoplifting. I just turned around and said, are you on drugs?
No, I'm not on drugs.
You're accusing everyone who goes shoplifting they're on drugs.
Well, an awful lot of them are, to be honest with you, Chris. Do you not watch the television? Do you not read the newspapers? Do you not read the newspapers? Do you not listen to the security guards on here who are threatened with needles saying I've got HIV?
Yeah, but the conversation started off about prostitutes.
Yes.
You're on about shoplifting.
Of course I'm going on about shoplifting because you're just on planet Zog. You're on a different league, you to me. You should be doing the phoning. You should be sitting here and I should be out there. Because you want to give thousands of pounds away. Where the money's coming from, I'm still trying to find out.
I don't want to give thousands of pounds
away. Of course you want to give thousands of pounds away. You just said so. Your words, not mine.
Who's accusing that? Like, because if you're a shoplifter, you've got to be a drug addict.
Most of them are. Most of them are. So we're talking about drug habits. You started off by saying prostitutes, if the government helped them out, they wouldn't have to prostitute their body. I then said to you that they need a lot of money for their drug habit. And you said, well, they should get help. So I'm now asking you how and what we should do with the shoplifters that go shoplifting because they've got a drug habit. Do we give them thousands of pounds as well? It's a simple question, Chris.
I'll let you finish, you know what I mean? Because I'm not going to get a word then, am I?
Because you're talking crap. You're talking absolutely. And let me ask you a question. Do you pay tax, Chris? Do you pay tax, Chris?
Prostitutes.
Do you pay tax, Chris?
No, don't start.
Do you pay tax, Chris?
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
I've asked you a simple question. Do you pay tax, Chris? Do you pay tax, Chris?
I pay more tax than you, lad.
So you pay tax, so you don't mind giving it to them. That's fine. I'm made up you pay tax. I'm delighted you pay tax. But you don't mind. No, I'm made up. I'm delighted. There you are. I'll give you some applause for that. Fantastic. But what I want to know, so you don't mind giving your money to help feed those habits of those drug addicts, yeah?
Look, you changed the subject, you know what I mean?
Why have I changed the subject?
Yeah,
Hang on. Why have I changed the subject? What have I changed the subject over?
Because, okay, I started about prostitutes, yeah, and then you came around, yeah, and you said, oh, shoplifters.
Yeah.
You've got to be a shoplifter, you've got to be a drug addict. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why have I changed subject? I haven't changed subject at all.
You're bang out of order even saying that about, like call girls, call them call girls, you know what I mean?
You've never used the word call girl once. You've said prostitutes in everything.
You don't turn around and said, prostitutes and they've got to be shoplifters.
Oh, get a life, you prat. Go home, you stupid. Go pay your taxes, you stupid prat.
Late night Radio City. Pete Price. Radio City 96.7. The best of Pete Price Unzipped.
Radio City 96.7.
If an African elephant was put in India and gave birth to an African baby elephant, would that be an Indian elephant because it was born in India? That's a simple analogy. No, it goes back by your roots, Peter. I'm not being racist. What I'm saying is, no, I'm not, Peter, because what's going to happen? There'll be a race war, Peter.
So you think that every Muslim...
not every Muslim, no, of course.
Which one are you picking? Are you going to pick three fair ones?
No, it's the young ones, isn't it?
So you're blaming all young Muslims?
I'm not blaming all... No, you put words in my mouth, Peter.
Well, I don't have to put words in my mouth. You just had the most ridiculous analogy over elephants. Never heard such crap in my life.
Well, what about the crap you said before, saying ban all religions and it'll be a better world? Hitler banned all religions and exterminated 6 million Jews, Peter. So what does your argument stand there?
Well, just because one lunatic... Why are you shouting at me, by the way?
Why? Because I'm like most people that I see that are outraged by what's happening. They're going to get cocky, Peter.
Who are they?
Bombers.
But they're lunatics. They are criminals. They're nothing to do with Muslims. They're nothing to do with sane people who just want to get on with their lives.
We know this.
Right.
Right, I agree with that. But tell that to the Israelis. When they're getting bombed and it's the norm. So what you're saying, Peter, you're perfectly happy for it to be the norm in this country, like in Israel, when there's bombs going off every so often.
Of course I'm not.
Well, what's the solution?
Well, I'm certainly not what you say. Max, get rid of them all, throw all Muslims out of the country. I've never had such crap in my life.
Really?
Yeah, because they've done nothing wrong. Muslims are doing nothing. Muslims are doing nothing wrong.
I'm saying that's what's going to happen.
Why is that going to happen?
Because there'll be a war. There'll be a race war. There will be, Peter, honestly. And then there will be
with people like you that come on saying it. Of course there'll be a race. It's like you want it to happen. It's like you're excited. It's like you're excited. Hey, I was right. I told you a year ago. You calm down. You calm down. You calm down.
You're being silly now.
You're being silly. Excuse me. Hang on. I never said there's going to be a race war. You're the one that's being silly.
Well, what do you think happened in Ireland when the IRA were bombing? What do you think happened in Ireland, Peter?
I don't remember a race war in Ireland.
It's a religious war, same thing. Yeah, Catholics and Protestants blowing each other up, going into each other's houses, executing mothers and fathers in front of the children.
Right.
But what do you think's going to happen?
And also people also walked down the street to try and get peace, mass demonstrations, because of a few mindless fools.
A few? I hope there's no one listening to you, Peter, calling them mindless fools.
Well, I hope there's no Muslims. I hope there's no Muslims listen to you, Bob, because I reckon I've got more chance than you have with your bigoted ways.
Peter, calm down.
I won't calm down. You're talking garbage.
It will happen.
So you want it? You want it to happen? Listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. You do?
I don't want it to happen.
I was right. There's a race war, so we'll throw everybody out the country who are Muslims.
No, I'm not saying we will. I'm saying something will have to be done, won't it?
And who's going to throw them out, by the way?
The government will have to do it.
Oh, right.
Or the government will collapse.
Right.
How do you think Hitler got in power? Right. Because he manipulated things, Peter. I'm just being an oracle. I'm not saying that I want it done. I'm just predicting what's going to happen.
You're whipping up hysteria.
Well, hold on. You're bringing all these witchcraft people on, aren't you, Peter, predicting the future? That's witchcraft according to the Bible.
No, we've got somebody coming.
Peter.
We've got
Read the Bible.
Oh, excuse me. Hello. We're talking about dreams. Excuse me. We're talking about dreams next Tuesday. Nobody's having anything on about witchcraft.
Well, it comes under witchcraft.
And all these supernatural things you're bringing on, and people talking about this and that. It's even banned in the Quran. Any sort of devilment like that. No one can predict the future like that. You can only go by what's
We're not
happening
predicting.
around
We're
you.
talking about dreams. Hello? We're talking
Yeah.
about dreams. We're not talking about predicting the future. We've got somebody coming on to talk about dreams.
Yeah.
So where's the supernatural
So
in
this
that?
woman, I've heard that this woman that's coming on does all of them. She does the tarot
No,
card
she's
reading.
coming on here to do
Yeah, but she does
dreams.
everything.
But
Yeah,
she's not doing everything on here. She's doing dreams.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because she's still involved in it.
In what?
In all of it.
In all of what?
Tarot reading, predicting the future with tarot cards and all sorts.
But we're not doing that. We're doing dreams.
No, but she does, though, Peter.
But it doesn't matter. There's lots of people that come on this phone in who are witches, but don't talk about it.
Oh, I see. So your hand's as black as anyone else's then, Peter?
Oh, Bob, get a life. Come into the real world. What planet are you on?
When he starts bombing and bombing and bombing and bombing...
You're loving it, aren't you? You're dying for it to happen, aren't you? It's people like you that cause... Why you shout? Calm down, Bob. Calm down, Bob. Calm down, Bob. Calm down,
Bob. They're going to get
Bob.
blown again and again until the people like you don't do nothing to help. And you're fueling it anyway. By saying get rid of all the religions, wipe them off the earth, and everything you said before, get rid of them all.
And you don't think religions are responsible for most of the killings in the world and wars?
Well, what did Hitler do?
I just asked you a simple question. Do you not think that wars were responsible because of religions?
No, I think it's
really? I'm sorry. No, I must have forgot Henry VIII. Oh. I must have forgot. What?
But why are the Americans and the British in Iraq? It's for the oil. They've got a foot over
and you've got to live for oil because oil keeps our country going.
That makes it right to say.
No, of course it doesn't make it right, but everybody has to have oil. Everybody has to have oil to live.
Al-Qaeda want all the Westerners out of the Middle East and the Holy Land.
And you think that will make the terrorists go away?
Yeah.
Never. Never in a million years. You're living on another planet, Bob.
Well, then it's a religious war, then.
It's not religious war. It's lunatics that think they've got something going because they want to destroy the Western way of life because they think they're deluded. They're nothing. They're mind controlled by people. They're brainwashed.
Peter, I'm just saying what's going on. I watched the History channels and everything that's happening then is going to happen again.
Right.
That's all I'm saying, Peter. I believe in God, so if I hate Muslims like you're trying to make out, and I hate Jews and everything. No, my God comes from the Middle East. I'm saying the way things are going to turn out. And if no one listens to people like me who are trying to warn and other people,
I bet you read Nostradamus as well.
No, that's it. No. Oh,
you surprised me.
You can't, no, Peter, because you can't make out what it is. I've seen bits of it on the telly, but you can take the Bible, you can misinterpret it, or the Quran, or the Torah, whatever, you can misinterpret it. I'm just trying to say, Peter, if something's got to be done now, it's got to be done.
And tell me, what do we do in all the other countries? And when we go on holiday, what do we do in Turkey? What do we do in Egypt? What do we do in Spain? What do we do in Madrid? What do we do in all these other countries? Do we just stay in our own houses and don't go anywhere because of these lunatic terrorists?
Well, you know the people who lost loved ones, I bet they would have liked their loved ones to be on a train that morning and stay their own.
Yeah.
So there's your scenario.
No, that's not a scenario at all. So you're telling me that every single person should stay at home? That we shouldn't travel anywhere in the world, that we shouldn't go on holiday, and we shouldn't do anything.
But you proved the point. You go to Turkey for a week then where they got blown up.
I'm going away tomorrow.
Well, are you going to Turkey or somewhere?
No, I'm not going to Turkey, but I'm going somewhere like that.
Well, there you go. Can't argue with that, can I? But what I'm saying is, Peter, what's your solution then? How do you see what can you do?
Say again?
What do you think we should do? What's going to happen?
We've got to do what it's doing now. We've got to wheedle out these lunatic, criminal fanatics, and we've got to get on with it because what they're doing is they are whipping up hysteria between Christians, Jews, and Muslims, and that's what they want. Not what Muslims want, not what Jews want, not what Christians want. It's what these idiots, these mindless idiots want, because they think if they do this, they're going to create a place for themselves in which they are deluded in their world, in their new God, and they're going to be martyrs because they've been brainwashed.
I agree with that. but I watch Fox News, and there's people like me.
Fox News is the most biased news in the whole world. Ask any newsreader, ask any journalist how biased Fox News is.
Yeah.
Completely and utterly biased.
They have intelligence officers on from Israel, America.
Completely and utterly. Fox News is famous throughout the world for being totally and utterly biased in the news.
Well, they report it as they see it, Peter, don't they?
Say again?
They report it as they see it.
No, they report how they want you to see it, how they want to manipulate. They manipulate. They manipulate like other newsreaders do and other news channels do, but they are famous for being biased.
Yeah, the Israeli intelligence officer that deals with terrorists, and he says once you get a foot over and start bombing, you'll find out it becomes frequent. And that was on Fox
Well, you
News.
don't have anybody to tell us that. We know damn well it's going to be frequent because this is a new phenomenon.
And what do you think's going to happen, Peter?
You don't have to watch Fox News for that. We know damn well that's going to happen. That's why they're fighting it now, to try and cut off the dragon's head now so they can get to it.
Yeah, but there's that many, Peter. They're all brainwashed, so they're just going to keep popping up everywhere, and it'll be too late. You know what I mean? I must give them credit, they're more braver than the IRA. You know what I mean?
Well, I hope they're not listening to you, because they're after me now and you. So they're more brave. You're saying they're more brave as you're just getting
it takes
yourself...
balls. Don't you think it takes guts to do that? Knowing you're going to go disintegrate. Whereas the IRA planted the bomb, left the building and did the phone call. You think of all the people Pete's going to die? That's what I'm saying. And I hope you don't come to Liverpool, Birmingham and everywhere else where the IRA's being bombed. It's just history repeating itself, Peter. So what you're saying is we should accept it as the norm then, when it does start happening?
Of course not accepted as the norm. Of course not
Peter,
accepted.
I believe in God.
That's why...
Peter, I believe in God.
Well, where's God now then, please? Where's this God now?
I don't know. I haven't got his brains and his wisdom. I believe in Jesus. I love all my Muslims and Jews and everyone else. What I'm saying is, I'm just predicting what's going to happen, Peter.
Well, if you're such a good Christian, I can't wait to see you throwing them out of the country.
I said throw them out. I said deported. I'm not throwing them out. You don't listen,
just
are
said,
you?
have to listen to everything you're saying. You said they'll all be deported.
Well, they will, won't they?
That's a good Christian attitude. Wow, aren't you a great Christian? Aren't you a great Christian, Bob?
I'm saying what's
You're
going to happen.
a great Christian. Hallelujah. What a great Christian you are.
You're twisting what I'm saying.
I don't have to listen. You've said it 3 times.
I said you're twisting what I'm saying.
I'm not twisting. You said you want them out. You're then telling us you're a good Christian. You're then telling us you love your Jesus and you love your God and you're such a Christian you want to throw them out.
I didn't say that. I said that's what's going to happen. Listen,
no, that's what you want to happen.
Tape. See, you're twisting it, Peter.
Don't have to twist it. I hear what you're saying loud and clear.
You're twisting
loud and clear what you're saying.
Oh, I see. So from now on, all you listeners out there, when Pete Price says something, twist it round and...
Bob, you haven't been on for a year, as you said, so we've been doing quite well without you, mate. Quite well without you.
You're twisting it, Peter.
No, you're coming over loud and clear as a racist. You're a racist, a Christian racist.
Oh, isn't that terrible, like?
That is, Bob.
Can I get you done for the flat? I'm getting solicited onto you now. I'll get you, and all your tape. No, Peter. You've got that tape. You just called me a racist.
You are unbelievable.
I'm not like the other people. Peter, I'm not like
Bob, it doesn't work like that. It is a one-to-one on radio. You try all you want, mate.
No, you defamatory me saying I'm a racist. I never...
You're the Christian. No, all right, I'll tell you what I'll do you for then. I'll go to it. Hang on, I'll go to a solicitor then. And I'll have you for inciting hatred. There you are. So you take me to court and I'll take you to court for inciting hatred, Bob, because that's what you're doing on these airwaves.
I'm saying predicting what's happening.
No, and I'm saying what I'm saying to you. With the greatest of pleasure. I'll sue you, you sue me. Let's see who wins, Bob.
All right, baby.
All right, baby. Call me baby. That is aggressive attitude to me, calling me baby.
You've lost, lad.
You don't know me well enough to call me baby.
And you know that lad you rang up the other day?
Which one?
Yesterday, about the Wales situation. Saying that...
About the what?
About Carnarvon yesterday.
Oh.
When you said that...
Digging all up now, Bob, because you're not winning, mate. Let's go to court.
Said, if we could all speak, the exact words were The fella who was on the week before, because me and my brother taped them and listened to them. In fact, he might keep the tape.
Hang on, why do you tape and listen to them, please?
So,
What, are you sad or something?
No, because...
Why do you listen? Why do you tape and listen to them back? How sad you are.
You're not listening even now.
I don't want to listen to you. You're boring me now. But you're talking garbage now, so what's the point? You've just gone from a serious subject and you're just going all over the place. So I don't know where it is. Plus, you're suing me, so I shouldn't really talk to you again. Because I'm suing you, so you shouldn't talk to me. Because if I'm suing you and you're suing me, it's a bit pointless, isn't it?
He knows. That fella who rang up the other week said we could all speak...
Oh, shut up, Bob, you're boring. Let's go to another caller. Hello, Anne.
Hello, Peter.
Hello,
I don't know whether I can follow that.
This is Pete Price. Radio City